Matthew Lee, Intercity Press, on behalf of the Free UN Coalition for Access. Thanks for the briefing, and here's hoping for stakeouts after closed consultations, Q&A. I'm sure you did it before. Let's do it again. I wanted to ask you about Libya. It seems like there's been a lot of deterioration of the security there, and I know that the UK, as other countries have pulled out. So I wanted to know, just can you speak? It's on the agenda, but sort of at the end of the month. Is there any thought of either moving it up or having something? I wanted to know also what. It's unclear sort of what the mission is doing now that a lot of its staff has left. Mr. Mitri, and I know there's a UK envoy, Jonathan Powell. What's the relationship between these various envoys and the UN's mission? And then I'll just very quickly on Burundi, I wanted to ask, this issue has come up where human rights defenders in Burundi have alleged that the ruling party is training its youth wing across the border in the DRC. So it seems like you have MONUSCO on the agenda and you have BINUB, but is there what is the intermission cooperation on something like this, where people in one country are alleging something across the border? Do you think that MONUSCO should go and check it out? It doesn't seem that they've done so to date. And is that the kind of thing that, as president, with both items on your agenda, what do you think of it? Thanks.
On Libya, we do, as I say, have an event that we've particularly scheduled for the 27th of August. But I understand that the Libyan Prime Minister, who's in Washington for the US-Africa Summit, is trying to get hold of me. So it's possible that he will want to initiate something in the Security Council. I'm only speculating there, but nothing is scheduled at the moment in advance of that. That does not mean there is not any activity going on, and in my national capacity, I can say that, as you mentioned, Jonathan Powell is very active. His US opposite number is very active. They're coordinating with Tarek Mitri, who is still in the job, and a number of other international envoys, trying to bring about a ceasefire which would allow a national dialogue to take place, similar to the sort of national dialogues we have seen in places like Tunisia and Yemen. So that they are being extremely active. They're planning further visits in the course of this month to Libya. But of course, if the Security Council can play a role, then we as the presidency of the Security Council will facilitate that. On Burundi, we have a Burundi briefing Wednesday afternoon, so I guess that will be the time to take up that issue.